just want everybody to know, if you know me, I played all my life. Like all my life I had to fight. They glad boy. But that was a little bit of that Miley Cyrus wrecking ball. Don't let nobody wreck your life though. And we're here again today, and if you're back, that means you liked us, so you came on back. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share to others. Remember, we'll have in our description the email where you can reach out to us. You can give feedback, you can give advice, anything. We're open book. And I'm Tika.
And I'm Tay Tay.
And we're the humble, hilarious hustlers. And I'm glad you're here today. Yes, we're sipping on some pink Moscato today. You know, we always got to have some in our glass. Don't judge. And our topic today is pain, regret, and fear. It's up in the air. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little something. It's up in the air around here, so we just want to get some chit-chat done about this. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into it, we got her here to share some things with you all first. So,
since our topic is about pain and fear and regret, so I'll start off with the Bible verse. It comes from Psalms 69, 29, and 32. I'm hurt and in pain. Give me space for healing and mountain air. Let me shout God's name with the praising song. Let me tell his greatness and a prayer of thanks. For God, this is better than oxen on the altar, far better than blue ribbon bulls. So pretty much what I get from that, you know, we're gonna, like he says, we're gonna go through pain, we're gonna go through hurt. There's gonna be times where you're gonna be sad and down. There's gonna be times when you're gonna be joyful and happy. But in the midst of everything that you're going through, just, he says, cry out to him, sing songs to him. So it could be your everyday life. Wake up, sing a song to God and stuff. Singing helps you feel better. If you don't believe it, try it. Singing, music, it's a therapy, a form of therapy. So when you're going through things, sing a song to God, sing happy songs, sing sad songs that make you cry. You know, when you cry, you release oxytocin hormones. So after you cry, it makes you feel better and stuff. So we're going to go through hurt and pain, but we just got to learn how to deal with it and keep growing and moving forward. It's not going to always be good days, not always going to be bad days. But when you do have the bad days, you got to push through them for the better days. And with that being said, that will be all for the Bible verse. And what will we talk about now?
we're going to be talking about why we got on black for August. Don't forget about that. And no, it's not about the birthstone. It's just our color for this month. Don't come for us, okay?
Black is a very strong color. Look it up. Black is strong. And we have a few fun facts about the black color, the black month of August. So the black history for the month, you know, a few things that happen in August. It can happen, we can look it up for anything, anytime, but I specifically chose to look up things that happen in the month of August. And so one of the things is on August 8th, 1863, long time ago. long time ago. Andrew Jackson, the Tennessee military governor and future 17th president of the United States, he freed enslaved people, including his own children, which became known as the Emancipation Day. Also, August is the month of Black August. You ever heard of Black August? And that's where every year there's a holiday for it. and a commemoration that takes place throughout the month. It honors Black political prisoners. It honors Black freedom struggles and Black resistance against racial and colonial and empress oppression.
Sorry, guys. We got children. You know,
So that's what happened in the month of August. August is a very special month. And we're on to the next.
Okay. So why did we wear the color black? What's about black?
It's just black is
It's just because it's powerful, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
powerful.
So we gonna represent this month. Okay.
red black.
Cause this girl, you know what I'm saying, this our knowledge right here.
And then, you know, for us to even be wearing black, you know, sometimes when we're in pain, you know, black is like the
dark.
Yeah.
They kind of
And,
like,
you know, like with
Don't
those
mess with me.
evil spirits try to come over you and make you want to do things that you shouldn't
make
do.
me wanna shot. Yeah, shot. I believe
Right.
all my life.
Don't keep the devil out your mind, because you know that's always his playground, your mind.
And remember that.
Yes.
So, first we're gonna get on, I guess, out of the 3 topics for today, we're gonna start with maybe pain. Okay. So, I want to ask my dear friend here, when did you first experience pain? What type of pain? Because you know it's different type of pain. You got pain, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally. So, what was your first, you know, experience of pain?
I would say I experienced pain with like not losing a family member, but like, you know, with me, I'm a mom's child. Like, my mom was my everything. So that was the most hurtful and just bad pain to feel when I lost my mom. I was gonna go back to the earlier childhood days, but just losing your mom is very painful. I almost lost my mind. I had a bunch of anger inside. I wanted to fight everybody, and this been about 8 years ago. It's been 8 years ago since I lost my mom. And when I tell you I was raging, that's what made me move to Georgia. Because I was in Florida and I was fighting. I had a zero tolerance. You couldn't say nothing to me. It was just like I was just mean and evil and just hurtful because my mama was gone. It was so painful. And I had to get from that place to come here, and it's all better now. So pain is definitely, it hurts.
Okay. So how did you overcome that? Like, how did you find, what coping skills did you, or anything, like how did you cope with that?
For the most part, you know, with the losing my mom, I would start thinking about the memories, the good memories I've had with my mom, and just thinking about those, it made it a little better. It didn't bring her back, but me thinking about all the good times, it made me feel better. And like I said, I had to get away from where it all happened at, and it helped me to, you don't get over it, but you take it day by day, and you ask God to help you with it, and you really just gotta let go of the anger and all that, so you won't, you know what I'm saying, be feeling so hurtful and stuff. You gotta let it all go, because they're spirits and they'll try to cling on to you to make you feel miserable and do something, take a life, maybe even take your own life. I ain't never thought about taking my life, but it happens. It happens to people. So
that means you
be
real
strong.
You real strong then, girl.
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
got
people
to
go down that path once they get in that dark place, and that be like almost like the first thought in some people's head, and it can be hard to get that part out of your head.
Right, and
you know what I'm saying?
And it never took me to like, you know, some people they pick up these different addictions and stuff and all of that. So you have to be careful with that too, because it could take you could start to be an alcoholic, start doing drugs, and just keep doing it, and it just take you downhill and stuff. So no matter what happens, you just have to stay strong. You're gonna hurt, cry, all of that, but at the end of the day, you still have to stay strong and keep above water. Keep your head above the water.
Okay. Yes. Well, I guess since my girl's sharing, you know what I'm saying, she's sharing or whatever. Honestly, we all have been through a lot of different forms of pain. Man, I don't know if, you know, my physical pain, probably the most physical pain I've endured that I can really think of is like childbirth, but it's like a joy and pain. But emotionally, you know, relationships not working out or whatever, more like my marriage not working out, when you think it's going to be what it's going to be and then it's not that, you know, that was a pain for me. But I've definitely, like she said, not going all the way back to the childhood, but this wasn't my childhood. I've definitely been touched on or raped or anything like, you know, in that category when I was a child. That was a form of pain, but the one that hurt me the most is when, like right now, I'm almost 28, and about between 2 and, because you know, time flies, honey, especially after you have the kids, you can't even keep up with the days. They run together. So between the, I want to say 2 to 5 years. It's been about 2 to 5 years. One of them time frames, probably more than 2, so about 3 to 5. And I had this person, because again, we don't say names on here, because we don't do that. We ain't dramatize.
Sometime, but we ain't gonna do it this time, because you know who you are.
So yeah, hold on, y'all. 1 second. Don't mind me. Yes. Okay. Put it in the trash. Thank you, sweetie. We love these kids, honey, but don't they get on our nerves sometimes? But we still love them, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? All right, to the kids. You know, comment if you got a kids and how many you got. But, for real. But we got 2 and 2 equals 4. If 2 plus 2 ain't equal 4, then we get something wrong. She's so silly. But the one that hurt me the most was I had this person who was actually a family member, but I was an adult, so I was able to handle it like I, you know, not saying that it's people out here that are adults that couldn't handle, you know, rape, molestation, or even just inappropriate comments or anything like that. But I got mine under the wrap with this particular person, but it really did hurt me that they even thought that it was okay for them to come at me with those type of that type of conversation, that thought in their mind, the thought that they wanted to even, you know, be with me in that form. And again, I say family, an older family member, not too older, but an older family member. And it's like, why? Like, that is so weird to me. Like, and it really hurt my feelings, because now from that moment on, I'm like, dang, I was so close to this person, and now I feel like you gotta watch who you're around, not just strangers, but family too. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we over and done with that, because I learned that, you know, you can't hold on to stuff like that, and I handled it in my own way. Not no bad stuff or nothing, but I'm good, you know what I'm saying? So you can't hold on to those pains, because that really frustrated me. And for days, like, and weeks and months, I'm just like, what did I do? Like, you be blaming yourself sometimes. You like, did I wear something? But no, don't blame yourself for people's sickness. You know what I'm saying? So, right. You know, I had to realize that.
And in these days, for the younger kids, you know, it doesn't matter who it is. You know, tell someone. If you don't want that person to get in trouble, you know, I would say don't go to the extent of like going to the police or anything. But if it's bad, and you went to your family or whoever is close to you and nothing has been done, I say do that.
Yeah.
But just try to make it where you tell someone. I don't care how they say, oh, I'll kill you and I'll do that. Tell someone.
Because if they wanted to kill you, they would have been did it. So
right.
Go let somebody know. Because you don't want to take it lightly. Because some stuff might be lightly, but other people might take that and be like, oh, they ain't do nothing, so I guess I can go ahead and that's a green light. No, baby, it's not a green light.
And with us we experienced it, you know, you do have to forgive. Excuse me, but you may never forget. You probably don't want to forget, but you have to forgive and you have to move on, because if you don't move on, that pain and that hurt and that fear, it'll stay right there in your heart, and it makes you a bitter person. And you don't want to be a bitter person. Yeah, you want to be a person where
my baby got
you're being
cough in her throat. She said a bitter person. She ain't saying bitter.
A bitter person.
Yeah, so because you do want to be a better person. Let her cough out. I just want to make sure y'all get it clear that she don't say don't be a bitter person, but make sure you be the better person, okay? And you do what you need to do.
But
to
don't
make sure
hold on to it. Mm-hmm. Let it go. Tell somebody, and if they don't do anything about it, tell somebody else.
You sound like Frozen. Let it go.
You got
let
to.
It go.
You gotta let it go. Cause if you hurt now, but if you don't let it go, you still gonna be.
Cause it don't hurt nobody but you when you hold it in, and when you hold
tell
it
somebody.
Speak up. Speak loud. Okay.
How they do that?
Get it.
Tell somebody. Hey. Tell somebody.
I play too much.
Don't hold it in.
Like for real. But yeah.
Like I'm holding my stomach in. Don't hold it in.
We just need to lose these. We can't blame the kid no more. They grown. They ain't
let it go.
You was
tell
crazy.
Somebody.
You was crazy. Ooh. So now we're gonna get into
that
regret.
Was pain.
That was pain. So we're gonna go to regret.
Okay, what is the definition of regret? Regret is doing something that eventually, or right then and there, later on down the road, whenever, whatever, you're gonna
wish you didn't.
Never did it. You're gonna wish you never did it. So be careful about what you do if you don't want to regret it.
You can't go back. Ain't no damn time machine. We ain't thinking about this. Ain't school we on Family Guy. We ain't got no time machine. So think before you do it. Don't just react.
No regrets. If you think about it first, this is what you really want to do, then do it.
Right. And then don't be looking at it now as a regret, because guess what? It's really a lesson learned. Or at least we hope you learned a lesson from whatever it was, because I really hate to say that it's regret, but it's a word, so that means it is this.
And it's all based on decisions, because you know, like just say you in a relationship, then you end up having a baby. The baby, the sweetest thing that could ever came from you.
You might regret the man, but you don't regret the baby.
But then you be like, is this the person that I had the baby with?
But what you
so
think
it's
about
choices. Really think about who you want to have kids with.
Or do anything.
Kid, that's my main thing. That was my example.
Right. Sex, share money with anything. Think.
Don't give it up.
For real. Alright? Mm-hmm. So what regret you have? You trying to say?
No, that was just an example.
Oh,
which
okay.
Part of it is true. But I would say right here, what is a regret. When I was young, I got this sister. She's my oldest sister. And she always would tell me, sis, you gotta do better. Like, finish school. I finished school. She was like, you need to go to college, go do something. I started off doing college. Then me being young and stuff, not thinking, I messed up. Boom. I regret. Then my mom passed. Didn't go back to school and stuff. And so then she was like, go to the Air Force, go to the Army or something. Now, all these years done passed by. Now I'm like, man, I need to do something to better my life for me and my kids and my family and stuff. So if I would have listened a long time ago what my sister said, I would be making more money now. You know, life is not the worst for me, but it definitely could be greater. You know, so if you young and you thinking about just going to say, oh, I'm gonna go get a job or something, go to the Air Force or somewhere. Start off, go to college, start off early. So once you start off early and do that and stuff, now you 26, 27, something like that or whatever, maybe even a little older, you got a career going, you're making good money. Now you could just prosper to make more and more and more. So
right.
Start off early as you can.
But just remember now, I will say college ain't for everybody.
No.
So we ain't gonna say go to college. But if you want some money, you want a life, and I hate to see people that ain't got no kids, that ain't got, no real responsibility to just let their life go down the drain. Because baby, you got all the time in the world. Go get a job, let that job fund your future. Don't let that job be your future. Let it fund your future. Get that job, get a laptop, go to school, get a trade. She breaking her neck looking at these kids. Get a trade, do anything. Make your own business. Find some business partner. Do something. You know what I'm saying? So that you won't regret it later. Because I will say that, and my kids ain't to blame, but I will say, my behind got kids, got married, got all that stuff at a point in my life, and I decided, no more school. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of the smartest apples in the tree, baby. Okay? Not trying to toot my own horn, but toot. You know what I'm saying? But
the bitch know a lot.
I'm just saying, and I definitely,
that ball.
She's crazy. I definitely say that I could have been way further than I am. And of course, we all have setbacks and obstacles, but you got to learn how to jump over them bitches.
Keep moving.
You know what I'm saying?
Run, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Run.
For real. But I will
run.
say that I'm okay where I am, but never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable, okay?
And she ain't gonna let you. This the motivator right here.
Motivator.
We gonna
keep
stepping up the ladder.
Gotta pull my girl up. Woo! Look at her, y'all. She talking about don't be an alcoholic. Look at her. She ain't no alcoholic, y'all.
Sure not.
Shit, we barely drank. We really drank for y'all.
I ain't gonna
this
tell
for y'all. We sipping for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I almost said something. Don't do me.
Yeah, she is crazy. But yeah, so that's one of my regrets, like school or whatever, because I know I could have did it even though it's not for everybody. And then, but I had my little trades and my little this, that, and it got me there and got me there, you know what I'm saying? But I still wish for better. My main reason why I wish for better is because I got kids. And you be wanting to build foundation for these kids, you know what I'm saying? But you also don't want to make them feel entitled. They got to go get some stuff, so go and get it for themselves too, when they get that age. But sometimes it's good to have a little bridge to push them up on, you know what I mean?
It is, yes.
Yeah, and then I don't know.
We come from poor, so we want to be able to do some stuff to not let our kids and stuff start off from scratch.
Yeah.
Want to leave them something.
Or asking for loans from other people or the banks and anything. Putting themselves in debt because we can't help them become what they need to become. Because, you want to be able to help them so that, they can properly do it, not be in these streets, not trying to find ways to make this money when they could probably be getting us out the hood, but they can't. It
won't be so hard for them,
Right. You're right. I don't know. Like, it's like, I used to have a lot of things that I felt like I regret, but as I've grown, I just realized it's not really regret. It's just you made a mistake, and everything ain't a mistake, but you made some decisions, poor decisions,
that wasn't the best,
and now you need to know how to,
make better ones.
Yeah, make better decisions and work with the ones you made. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. I mean, hey, it can't be. You can't go back and fix it. So
work with it.
Get it. Ooh.
Work with it.
Ooh. Like too much.
Work with them the decision that you done made.
Yeah, seriously.
And make it a little better. Because you can always do better.
Okay.
Make that mistake into a great one. Not a great mistake, but a great thing. It just turn out big. Learn from it. No?
Yep. So now we talked about regret. We talked about pain. Let's get into some fear. Oh my God. So if I can be honest, I'll start with this fear. Because one thing, they always say the bad kids scared of stuff. I must was a bad motherfucker because a bitch is scared of the dark.
Bad.
But no. Seriously, I have some fears, but my main fears really is like failure. But failure to be a mother. And I hate.
You doing
Not
a good
failure
job.
to be a mother, but failure at mothering. Like, this is hard. It's hard. Okay? You can't let them see you break. Okay? But you about to break. Break. You feel me? And I have seen some mothers not be involved. I have seen mothers give away babies. Maybe abort babies. You know, just everything you could think about that, and it that might hurt your little soul when you hear it or see it, watch it or read it. So I've been trying my best to be the best mother that I can, but sometimes it's so hard, and I be wanting to give up, and it's the truth. I be wanting to give up and be like, here, give them to the daddy.
You're not alone.
But I'm sure there's other people that feel that way, but I just really, I have to suck it up, and then I say, you know what? I'm strong. I can do this. My kids deserve better. They didn't choose to be here. I chose to bring them here. I chose to lay my down, drop it to the ground, and buy that bitch out. You feel me?
She was riding that thing. That's how them boys got here. She was riding.
So what the hell you were doing?
Riding it too.
Oh, girl, I don't know about that. I don't know about them crackers. I don't know about them crackers right there that you talking about. Probably a cracker.
She made the babies. I did too. Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna say, I just don't understand. Like, why? It is a real job, and you gotta be a strong MF for it. You really do.
It is. And I would say another thing with fear, the fear of like stepping out of your comfort zone.
Ooh.
It hits me all the time because I've noticed when I have stepped out of my comfort zone, actually doing it, you could do a lot of things. And my thing is, I have so many things that I can do, but sometimes you get in that fear and you're afraid to step out and do the things that you need to do to make your life better, which I have done it before and prospered, but it's hard to stay in it because if you let that fear come back in, then it kind of like push you back in your comfort zone. So I need to work on with jumping out there, and once I get out there, stay out there. But it be hard because you be needing motivation.
You need money,
support,
motivation,
and stuff like that. So that's why I'm glad I met this crazy girl right here, because if you get out there, she gon' keep pushing you and stuff. So thank God.
A bitch don't have time, but I'm gonna make sure they have time to do what they need to do to get where they need to go. And just don't forget about me. You feel me?
Never.
So don't forget about me.
You don't forget about the ones that's your right hand man. You don't forget about them.
I am man.
No, you don't forget that.
I am the man. I play too much. But this girl is going up. No.
Right hand man.
Yeah.
On the left hand man. I ain't no man.
I'm sick of talking about we niggas. Because we not. It's close to being a woman. That bitch hard.
The clits.
Y'all,
I ain't say that.
it was crazy. But yeah, don't let nothing, tear you down and make you scared to, you know, get out there, because it do be hard. And I think getting out of your comfort zone, one thing I learned is you got to be uncomfortable to, you know, you got to be uncomfortable to get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You know, and it only get, what they say, it get worse before it get better. So
Yeah.
so you gotta try. You
Yes,
gotta try.
do. And once you try, you will see a difference. It's just, you just can't be scared to step outside of that circle that you're in.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is a place to do it.
Yeah.
I remember I used to make soap, and I used to go to Buckhead and talk to people and stuff, you know, see if they want to try my different soaps and stuff. It was, to me, that's very uncomfortable, like just going different places and doing that and stuff. But I did it, and once I did it, I started prospering. But then I started getting that fear again, like, hey, you need to get back in your circle.
Yeah, like jump back.
So yeah, so you can't let the fear overtake you, in the fear in that nature. And then, you know, we have different type of fears too.
Yeah, because I be like, I'm like, everybody know I'm like real structured. Everybody know me like I like it like this. So when something go like this, I get a little bit scared, and I be like, oh, I ain't fucking with that. But I'm trying to work with learning how to be okay with spontaneous stuff, you know, no matter what it is, going out with a friend, or, oh, the kid's schedule ain't this today, or whatever, because I will give myself the biggest migraine worried about a damn schedule, okay, or a time, or something. So
You gotta
I
let
gotta
that
work.
mind rest sometime.
Boy, and mine don't rest. It does not rest.
Some people wonder why they can't sleep and stuff. Sometimes
Because it keep going.
you gotta learn to try to just
Shut it out.
everything go.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it may be, you may have to do something big the next day. But guess what? You done planned for it. You done done this. You done done that. Give your mind a break.
Mm-hmm.
Just forget everything for that moment and go to sleep.
Yeah, because they say your brain need that sleep, and that's probably why I be up.
Give your mind
Because I don't
some time
give it
to
no break.
rest.
Yeah. I be on 10.
Work on it.
I'm going to work on it. I'm
Stop
gonna work on it,
thinking
so y'all
about
work on
different
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Just try to just pause your mind. I know how to do it.
And I'm learning.
Yeah.
He ain't perfect. I'm
Just-
learning. She know.
That's right.
We got each other for a reason.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I help with this, she help with that. You feel me?
So
if
let
I
it
ain't
go
your
for a
person like
while.
that, or if I ain't your person like that,
Let it go for a while. Then when you wake up, now you can turn your mind on.
yeah.
Hey, I gotta do this, I gotta
Gotta
do
do
that. And then you go and do it.
Yeah.
When it's time to settle down and relax,
Settle down and
stop
relax.
worrying about all that stuff. Because in the end, what can you do?
Not a goddamn
Nothing.
thing.
If you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
fix it or whatever, ain't no need to worry
Let
about
God
it.
take the wheel.
That's right.
What they say? What you can't control? What they be saying?
If you can't control it, all I know is let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
You are funny. That's new. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go.
You bring it in
And
let
bring
it
it
out. So let it go.
That is the problem. But with that being said, I'm so glad you all were here to visit us again and listen to what we got to chat about. And we want to again, don't forget, because it's still August, shout out to all family, friends, co-workers, subscribers, everybody whose birthday is in August. We want to say happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Cause y'all rock just like everybody else, but you rock right now. It's y'all time.
Damn.
It's all good. We all can. And I'm gonna
Happy
close.
birthday.
And I'm gonna close this out with saying a quote that I found that I don't know who it's by, so we're gonna say unknown. The pain of regret is far worse than the fear of failure. So y'all work on it. Talk to God. Write, journal, journal, walk, meditate, pray, talk to a friend, talk to a therapist, do whatever you can, but get that pain squared away. Let go of that fear. And don't worry about that regret, because again, regret ain't regret. It should be a lesson learned, because ain't no mistakes, baby. All right? She is crazy. So we out.